What if I told you that right now, just beyond the headlines, the United States is quietly transforming the Caribbean into one of the most heavily militarized regions in the world? Not with parades or press conferences, but with warships, stealth fighters, drones, and thousands of troops, all moving into position with one clear message: control. Over the last several months, the US Navy has steadily reinforced its presence in Caribbean waters. At first, it looked routine, just a few patrol ships rotating through. But then came the destroyers, amphibious assault ships, even a missile cruiser. Now, with the arrival of advanced drones and F-35 stealth fighters in Puerto Rico, the picture is undeniable. The Caribbean has become an active operational theater. At the center of this buildup is a controversial vessel, the USS Minneapolis St. Paul. This Freedom-class littoral combat ship was built for speed and versatility. At nearly 400 feet long and capable of over 40 knots, it can hunt down high-speed boats, patrol shallow waters, and deploy special operations forces with precision. Its modular design allows it to adapt, equipped for anti-submarine warfare, surface combat, or clearing naval mines depending on the mission. Critics have questioned its cost and complexity, but in the Caribbean, it's already proving its value. Reports describe rapid intercepts of suspicious vessels, often in coordination with Coast Guard teams. With Seahawk helicopters extending its eyes far beyond the horizon, the Minneapolis St. Paul is the sharp tip of a larger spear. That spear now includes an unmistakable piece of technology, the MQ-9 Reaper drone. Famous for its role in the Middle East, this unmanned aircraft has taken on a new role in the Caribbean. Operating from Puerto Rico, Reapers are not just watching, they're armed with Hellfire missiles. With the ability to stay airborne for more than 24 hours, scan vast ocean areas, and strike directly, the Reaper is a game changer. It is surveillance and firepower combined in one relentless platform, the eye that never blinks. Supporting it is the P-8 Poseidon, a maritime patrol aircraft built on the frame of a Boeing 737. This isn't just a plane. It as a flying command post, a submarine hunter, and a strike platform all in one. Using radar, sonar buoys, and electronic surveillance, the P-8 can track ships and submarines across thousands of square miles. And when needed, it carries torpedoes and anti-ship missiles, making it a hunter as well as a scout. Behind the scenes, another workhorse keeps the entire operation running: the C-17 Globemaster III. A massive transport aircraft, the C-17 can haul tanks, armored vehicles, or more than 100 troops at once. In this theater, it keeps forward bases supplied, personnel rotated, and equipment moving in and out seamlessly. Without the C-17, the entire machine would grind to a halt. But the most visible, and perhaps most provocative addition, is the F-35 Lightning II. This fifth-generation stealth fighter is not just another jet. It is a flying network node, able to collect data from satellites, radars, and even other aircraft, and then fuse that information into a complete battlefield picture. Its stealth profile means it can operate close to hostile territory without being detected, and its advanced weapons ensure it can dominate the skies. By stationing F-35s in Puerto Rico, the U.S. has placed one of its most powerful deterrence tools in the very heart of the Caribbean. When you combine all of this, the scale becomes clear. At least 8 major naval units are now confirmed in the region. Destroyers with Aegis missile defense systems, amphibious assault ships carrying Marines, a missile cruiser, and even a nuclear submarine. More than 4,500 personnel are spread across the area, including an entire Marine Expeditionary Unit, fully capable of launching amphibious operations at a moment's notice. This is no token presence. It is a layered force designed to dominate across air, sea, and land. Marines can launch from amphibious ships. Drones provide constant surveillance. The F-35s secure the skies, and surface ships can intercept any vessel that dares move unchecked. It is a 360-degree fortress, constructed piece by piece, without a single declaration of war. The Caribbean has often been dismissed as America's quiet backyard, but that perception no longer matches reality. With each new deployment, whether a littoral combat ship, a Reaper drone, or a stealth fighter, the United States is turning the region into a frontline stage for advanced military operations. For Washington, it is about reach, readiness, and deterrence. For regional powers, it is a stark reminder that the Caribbean is under constant watch, every movement tracked, every approach monitored. And for the rest of the world, it is a lesson in modern strategy. How to project overwhelming power quietly until suddenly the balance has shifted. The Caribbean is no longer calm waters. It is now a fortress of steel, stealth, and surveillance. And this is only the beginning of a much larger story.